and welcome to the January Bible Adventure Box service. I'm Claire and I'm the Family and Children's Worker at St James's in Alveston.
And I'm Phil Harper, the Children and Families Minister at Holy Trinity Stratford Parish of Churches.
Have you got your box?
Have I got a box? Yes, I've got a box.
Excellent. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here is a box. Put on the lid. I wonder, whatever inside it is weird. I bet you it's an adventure.
Oh.
Without a doubt. Let's open the box and let the adventure out.
Ooh.
Oh.
Exciting.
Did you?
Yeah. I've put something in the box this time.
Did you?
I've put something in the box, yeah.
I didn't put this in the box.
I put it in the box. So that's for later on.
Oh, cool.
I'll tell you more about it later.
Oh, excellent.
So
Excellent.
I knew that was in the box because I put us in the box.
Yeah,
Ooh,
what else have you got?
sparklies! I like sparklies.
I know, they're quite hard to make those, but I'm going to help you make one
Oh,
whilst
no.
we sing a song, I think.
I need help.
But basically, when you finish doing it,
Oh!
It's like a snowflake.
Wow! So we'll find out more about that later in our craft, will we?
Yeah.
Cool. That
Yeah.
looks very pretty. So that's something to look forward
Yeah.
to. Oh, and some other bits.
Yep.
Song.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
words to a song.
Words to a song. It's very frosty here today,
It is
isn't
very
it,
cold.
actually?
It's very cold. And a maze.
Oh, amazing. Oh.
'Cause you've got to do a maze.
Gotta have maze, yeah.
Got to have a maze. So there's lots to do
That's a
today.
lot of a busy box.
Mm.
So today we're continuing to celebrate Christmas. Look, so Christmas jump. Look, I got Christmas jumper on. Look, new Christmas jumper. Oh,
Phil,
Christmas.
I know you like Christmas,
Love Christmas.
but Christmas was last month.
Actually, I don't mean to disagree with you, but the celebration of Christmas goes on until the 6th of January. So we have 12 days of partying. Yay! And I must admit, I'm really starting to feel it now. It's been
Are you?
quite a hard Christmas. Yeah. But in church, the festival of Christmas lasts until Candlemas. So although we have the 12 days of Christmas, the actual whole Christmas thing goes on to Candlemas on the 2nd of February. So that's why in Holy Trinity, we actually keep our Christmas tree up until then. And so on the 6th of January, what do we celebrate?
Epiphany.
Bless you.
No. Epiphany.
Oh, I thought you were sneezing.
No.
Epiphany.
I wasn't sneezing. We celebrate Epiphany. The three kings arriving to see Jesus. But more about that later.
Yeah.
Let's begin with our opening prayer. Remember to join in with the actions pointed to our ears and our head
No, that one.
and putting our hands on our heart.
Oh, that one.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Loving God, thank you for the stories you give us. You show us how we should live. May we listen with our ears, understand with our minds, and make space in our hearts. Amen.
Amen.
So, in your box today, you don't forget we've always got words to a song. Now, this song is called Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Because it's really cold,
So
at the
cold.
moment. It's really cold.
It's cold inside as well as outside.
It is. It's very cold in here.
Very cold.
But sometimes, you know, when you wake up in the morning and you go outside and you walk to school, you go to work, it's quite frosty and sparkly on the
Yeah.
pavements, isn't it?
Apart from you have to scrape the ice off the cars.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty though, doesn't it?
It does look very pretty.
Spider webs with all it.
Yeah. Spiderwebs and frosty. And anyway, so we've got a song about Jack Frost. It's very simple.
Ooh, I like simple songs.
But we've also got some snowballs.
Snowballs. Oh, good juggle. Good juggle.
But we had to take the tree down.
Yeah, COVID tree's gone.
The tree's gone. The
Claire
bird is
took
gone.
it away. Wasn't perfect enough.
So we do need something else to put up, I think, really.
What
So
could we use?
something that can make with snow.
I've got an idea.
Have you?
Wait a minute.
I don't know what it's going to be. What do
You'll
you
like
think
this.
it might be?
You'll like it. A lot, but you'll like it.
Are you watching this?
Come on, it's alright. Come on. There you go. A bit
Do
tired.
you know what
aren't
it
you?
is?
Yeah.
It's a snowman, isn't it?
Ta-da!
I might put the song on while he's inflating.
Yeah,
So
go
do
on then.
that.
That's all.
Let's do it.
Jack Frost, Jack Frost, what did you do last night? You came dancing down my street, turning all the pavements white. Oh, I like this. You like it too, don't you?
Jack
Frost, Jack Frost, what did you do last night? Jumping down my street, turning all the gateposts white. Jack Frost, Jack Frost, what did you do last night? You came dancing down my street, turning all my windows white. Jack Frost, Jack Frost, what did you do last night? You came dancing down my street, turning all the rooftops white. Right, like that.
Jack
Frost, Jack Frost, what did you do last night? You came dancing down my street, turning all the world to white. Protect me, Snowman!
Oh my goodness gracious me!
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas. So it's time now for our story. Now, so we're kind of carrying on like the Christmas story, really.
Okay.
So obviously we think about the arrival of the kings or the wise men, whatever they might be called. Yeah. And so that's what we're hearing about today. So for our actions, when I say star, you're going to go twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Twinkling.
Twinkling
Hands.
twinkling hands, a bit twinkle, twinkle.
We can do that.
And when you say king, we go hooray!
Hooray!
But then there's a man called Herod. He is not a nice man. Not a nice man at all. So for Herod, we go boo. Boo. Unfortunately, no angels. Ah, no angels this time.
But we've got Herod.
But we've got Herod. Boo. So let's practice that. Star. Twinkle, 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 twinkle. King. Hooray! Herod. Boo. The sky was black. The night was clear. The stars were bright as diamonds. Perfect, said the first wise man, just as it should be. But just then, God nudged the brightest star, twinkle, 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 and sent it floating like a kite across the night sky. Quick, called the wise man to his friends. Come and see, there's a new star, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. And that means a new king. Hooray! Said the second wise man. Somewhere a new king, hooray, is about to be born. I tell you what, said the third wise man, let's follow the star, twinkle, 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 and see. So the three wise men climbed onto their camels and set off after the star. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. It seemed to move in front of them, leading them across deserts and mountains and rivers until they reached the land of God's people, the Jews. We've come a long way, said the first wise man to King Yay! Herod. Ooh. We have followed a remarkable star, twinkle, 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 said the second. So, can you tell us where the baby is? Asked the third. The baby born king, hooray, of the Jews. King, hooray, of the Jews. King, hooray, of the Jews. Herod, boo, repeated, trying hard to not look upset. Let me speak with my advisors. And so Herod, boo, called a meeting that was not very happy. King, hooray, of the Jews, Herod shouted. King, hooray, of the Jews, I am king, hooray, of the Jews. Yes, your Majesty, his advisors mumbled. But God has always promised that one day he would send us a special king. Yay! But perhaps he's the one the wise men are looking for. This is baddie always good. Baddie's always good at that. Herod, ooh, muttered. And where does God say this special king, hey, will be born? In Bethlehem, your Majesty, the city of David. Send for those wise men. Herod, Boo! Ordered, I have decided what I shall do. Gentlemen, said Herod, boo! The child you seek is somewhere in Bethlehem. Go to him, find him, then come and tell me where he is, so that I can visit him too. Herod, boo, said all of this with a smile, but his heart was black, black as a night without stars. Twinkle, 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 twinkle. For he had already determined to kill the child. I told you, the boo is a baddie. And so no one would take his place as king. Hey! Now the wise men didn't know that when they left, but they soon found out. For the same God who had nudged the star, twinkle, 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 visited them in a dream and told them of Herod's dark plan. So they went to see young baby Jesus, and they gave him gifts fit for a king. Hey! Gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. And they went straight home with stars, twinkle, 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 in their eyes and God in their hearts. Oh, fantastic!
Really
Yeah, good. You joined in fantastically. Especially Herod. Ooh.
Yeah, he was a baddie.
Yeah, it's not nice at all.
No, not a baddie.
Oh, well, our little snowman's having a little rest, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
melted. Frosty has melted.
Yeah.
Because she put the heating on.
Yeah, it was the heating on. I like skin cold.
Yeah.
It was me or him.
Yeah.
But we'll build him up again later.
Okay.
Yeah. So the arrival of the wise men, or the kings, we don't exactly know what they
No,
were,
we
really.
don't.
Yeah. But as we said at the beginning, we celebrate their arrival on the 6th of January, which is 12 days after Christmas. Now, can you remember the name? Can you at home remember what we said it was called? It's Epiphany. Bless you. So an epiphany is when you suddenly realise something, or it's suddenly revealed to you. So, for example, the person that realised that adding salt to caramel to make salted caramel had a great epiphany.
Absolutely.
To realise, I could make a fortune with this. And when the wise men set off, they were just following a star, and they didn't know what they'd find. And their epiphany was that they'd found the Son of God, Jesus. But also that he wasn't in a fancy palace, but that he'd come in a stable, not where they expected at all. So it was a real revelation to them. And I love the last line of today's story. They went home with stars in their eyes and God in their hearts. That's nice, isn't it, actually? And so I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if maybe that's how we could all journey through the next year, having stars in our eyes and God in our hearts. So I've come up with a way to combine them both. And that's what the star in your box is about.
Okay.
That's why I put these in the boxes. Because I'm hoping that on one side of it, you'll decorate it, make it look very pretty.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of glitter or something, a bit of colouring in on it.
I've got a gold.
Oh, gold! Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So you did a bit of colouring on
Got a
there.
few colours.
Oh,
Can I have a go?
have a go. A bit of colouring. But also on the other side, what I'd like you to do is to write or maybe draw a picture of something you're going to do this year that will make you feel closer to God or to know God a bit better. So it might be somebody reading you a bedtime story from the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there are great children's Bibles out there. So maybe you can have a story each night. Or maybe at the start or end of the day, you kind of have a bit of time just with God. You know, you might want to pray or just sit and just think and have that space. Or maybe you could draw a picture to God each day. Maybe draw a picture of what's happening or something that maybe someone you want to pray for, you're worried about. Or as a family, when you gather for a meal, each day you could say something good that has happened that day and maybe thank God for it. Or you probably have an even better idea of what you're going to do this year to become closer to God. So when you've decided what you're going to do, once you've decorated your star and written it on the other side, you can maybe cut your star out if you want, and then put it somewhere where you can see it. It might be by your bed or on the wardrobe.
On the fridge.
On the fridge. Fridge is a good place.
On the biscuit tin.
Oh yeah, I never go on the biscuit tin. No. And so that way you can remind yourself of what you're going to do throughout the year. And so as we journey through the coming weeks, if you keep doing your thing, or even trying different things, by looking at your star, you'll have stars in your eyes, and by what you've been doing, what you've written on it, you'll have God in your heart. See, stars in their eyes, God in their heart. Yeah. And perhaps you'll have your own epiphany about how much God loves you and how close He is to each of us. So how's your star doing?
My star is quite pretty.
Oh, very
I need
pretty.
some glitter.
Need me a glitter, definitely.
Definitely need some glitter on the star.
Nice.
And then we'll write on the back. And the other thing I thought, because we did about the stones, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we could carry on writing
Writing
using
on
the
stones,
couldn't
yeah.
we?
Yeah, you could have your own little prayer area at home if you wanted.
Is that October?
November we did it, yeah. But let's begin our Advent journey right now. So maybe hold your star as you think about what it is you're going to do, and let's pray. Loving God, help us this year to become closer to you. Give us an epiphany of what we all can do. And may each of us have stars in our eyes and you in our hearts. Amen.
I think we can practice that word.
Yeah, do you think, shall we?
Yeah, I think so. I think
It's a big word, isn't it?
It's a big word, it's quite a hard word.
Yeah. So, you can do it.
Shall I do
you
it?
do it, because I might get it wrong.
You won't. Epiphany.
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 Can you say that at home? Can you say it? Epiphany.
I know. See if your grown-ups can say it.
Yeah.
Ask them. So, go and say, can you say epiphany?
Epiphany.
Because you can say it.
Yeah.
I am so cold.
I'm cold. I'm
so cold.
Look, at least you've got hair.
Okay, you need to put a hat on. Have you got a hat you can put on?
I have a hat down here I can put on. I could maybe put...
Oh, that's the adventurer hat.
Yeah? No?
That's not going to keep you very
Not gonna keep you very
warm.
warm. Okay, not
No.
the adventure hat. Okay. How
Try another
about...
It's something warm, really.
Warm. Warm. Well, how about... They come from a warm country, but my ears kind of...
I'd love to see you walking down the high street with that on, but that's not going to keep him warm.
Hi,
is
you're on
it?
Stratford. Hi.
Yeah, that's an elephant.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's not gonna
no,
work.
no. Actually, I think that one would keep you warm.
I feel like I'm from Super Mario.
Yeah, you do. He does look like a mushroom.
Yeah, there ain't much room in here.
No.
Mushroom. Okay, that's a bit tight. No. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect hat. I'm going to take the glasses off in this one. I'll be back. Oh, yes.
Yes, so Phil has a selection of hats, as you can see.
What noise do hippopotamuses make?
I don't know. But then that got me thinking as to what sort of hat the wise men or the kings would wear.
Probably would with some sort of crown or fancy
Yeah, I
hat,
think
wouldn't it?
No, I don't think they would have worn an animal
No.
hat, especially not a hippopotamus
No,
hat.
hippopotamus.
No, I think they'd have worn a...
I like that one.
Yeah, do you want to put that one on?
I'll try that one. That might look
You put that one on and I'll get the craft out. So, in your box, you have a snowflake. Okay. And some bits to make.
Oh yeah, it's perfect fit.
Perfect.
Perfect. Let's put the glasses on.
You have everything in your box to make.
Oh, one of those!
A snowflake.
Oh,
So
good.
you have
What we do? Yeah, don't do that.
a snowflake.
Yeah.
You've got...
Mine doesn't look like that.
No, you've got to make it, Phil.
Oh.
So there's a bit of wool in your box and a blunt needle. Now I've threaded yours for you.
Ah.
Okay, so you can have a go.
Oh, that's good. It doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt at all. But you might want some help just to start it off from your grown-ups.
Yeah. Don't need put knot in the end, do you? Just
I didn't, but you could.
just go for it then. So,
Yeah, so you can use your thread to do this weaving pattern around the snowflake.
Weaving pattern.
And we have some nice glittery ends to those snowflakes that you just need to stick on. Yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. And some little white snowflakes to stick on. Because that's like Jack Frost. I just thought that was a bit like Jack Frost.
Yeah, it is. It's very cool. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, hang up.
It might take Phil a while to do that.
Oh, dear, it's knotted.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll come back to the finished snowflake.
put you through there, and through there,
Yeah.
and through there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're meant to look like that one.
Yeah. He keeps pulling the thread out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like me to knock the end of that one for you, Phil?
Might help.
Okay.
I'll have a go.
We'll come back to this. We'll make it up and we'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay? Are you nearly there?
Nearly finished! It got a bit sticky.
But you know, you've done really well, Phil.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah. Perhaps
Pretty. Look at
There's
the two. Compare the
something-
two. Compare the two. Hold yours up. Look.
there's,
Which
some,
one do you prefer?
there's something on your...
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, the snowman.
Yellow snowman! He's back.
And this is a
Rabbit.
rabbit. Yeah,
White rabbit.
yeah.
Is it the Arctic hare?
No, it's just a white
Oh,
rabbit.
it's just a white rabbit. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we have a chubby little snowman had a carrot nose.
Ah, he's got a carrot nose.
Along came my bunny.
Oh.
And what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny,
Yeah.
looking for some lunch,
He didn't. Oh.
ate the snowman's carrot nose. Nibble, nibble,
Nibble.
crunch.
Oh. Can we do that again?
Yeah. Do you want to join in? Yeah? You ready, Mr. Snowman? A chubby little snowman had a carrot nose. Along came my bunny. And
what do you suppose?
that hungry little bunny looking for some lunch ate my snowman's carrot nose. Nibble, nibble, crunch.
Yeah, that was
It's a
good.
good one, isn't
I
it?
like that one.
It's good, it's good.
What's the snowman called?
Snowman.
Snowman. All right. Yeah.
Snowman.
Still
Snowman.
stuck.
Yeah, yeah. We'll set him on the snowballs.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Ha! Ha ha! It's mine today.
took it off.
So, you know when snow melts,
Water.
we get water, don't we?
Yeah.
So we get a little bit of a splash.
A bit splashy. Yeah.
Do you think you could clap your hands every time I say the word splash?
Probably.
Should we practice?
Yes, practice. Yeah.
Can you do this
You're
for
going
me
to join in.
as
Yeah,
well?
you help me as well.
So we're going to go... Splash!
Good at that.
Should we do it again?
Yeah, good at that.
Okay, are you ready? Splash! Said the raindrop as it landed on my hat. Splash! Said another as it trickled down my back. You are very rude, I said as I pointed to the sky.
Very, very, very rude.
When... Splash!
Splash.
Another raindrop hit me right in my eye.
Oh.
Try that one.
I like that one. Can we do it again? I'm going to go to the splash.
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 Okay.
Splash.
Are you ready?
Splash.
At home? Yeah? Okay. And splash! Said the raindrop as it landed on my hat. And splash!
Splash. Splash.
Said another as it trickled down my back. You
You.
are very rude,
Very, very, very rude.
I said as I pointed to the sky. When... Splash!
Splash. Splash. Splash.
Another raindrop hit me right in my
Eye. Splash.
splash. So, we've been so busy today. He's fallen asleep on me and he snores. Can you hear that? Should we wake him up? see if we can wake him up.
Never!
You fell asleep, Bill.
I'm sorry.
I think what you need to do now.
I don't need a song. Can we do them again now? I like
Yeah.
checking the boxes. Go and do it again.
We can do
Then
it
I can
again.
watch from the beginning now.
You can do it again. Are you watching?
It's because he doesn't come on pop. You think he'd pop on pop, but he doesn't.
No.
That's what took me out.
That-
Yeah, pop.
that-
Oh,
that
pop.
took you out.
Yeah. Oh, he's very cool.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah. Did you get him for Christmas?
Yeah.
Cool.
You bought it for me.
Yeah. See, good present to me. Well, I think we need another song now.
Secret Santa.
Yeah. We did Secret Santa between us. We don't know who got what.
No, brilliant.
So, we've got to have another song. I like this one. It's a good
I
Christmassy
like this
one.
one.
It's Come and Join the Celebration.
I know that my children on my side of town know this one.
Yeah, and I know mine will be having the big nativity. We've had it this year, so you've got to
your
sing it then.
children know it as well.
And you can sing it again now. And so hopefully we can all join in.
Thank you for joining us today. Make sure you share with us pictures of what you've made, as we love seeing them.
Yeah, I do.
And remember, if you haven't got a box, if you contact either of us, we can get one to you.
I remember also in your box there's also the can I have these now? Can I?
You can.
The energy keep me away.
You
Keep
can.
me going. Yeah.
You can.
And also let us know what things you put on your stars and that you're going to do to become closer to God this year. So let us go by giving thanks to God for all that we have and remembering his love for us. So remember, for these prayers, the simple response is we go.
We go.
But what do we do each time?
We get a little bit louder.
We get a little bit louder.
Just a little bit.
Just a little tiny bit louder. We go in joy and laughter. We go.
We go.
We go to play and to share.
We go.
We go to learn and to love. We go! Go in peace to love and serve the Lord. Amen.
Amen.
And happy still Christmas!